You, my dear, didn't go through everything you did just to come the other side and tap yourself on the back and move forward like nothing happened. Everything you've been through, the breakthroughs, the painful lessons, the self discovery, the wins no one else saw, that wasn't just for you. It wasn't just a personal victory, it's the foundation for something bigger. What if I told you that everything you've been through, the hard earned lessons, the mindset shifts, the way you completely rebuilt yourself could be exactly what someone else needs to hear to create their breakthroughs? And what if that wasn't just something you shared for the sake of helping, but for something you could build a thriving, fulfilling business around? One that feels aligned with who you are now and the impact you want to make. And yes, I'm talking to you, the one who didn't quit on herself when things felt impossible, the one who figured things out the hard way, the one who's probably wondering right now, who would even listen to me? Well, let me tell you, they would. The people who are where you used to be, they are out there right now searching for someone who get it. Someone who doesn't just teach from theory, but from lived experience. Because the truth is, your story is not just yours. It's a blueprint for someone else who's stuck in the same place you once were. And the best part, you don't need to be perfect or have it all figured out to help them. You just need to be a step or two ahead. So my dear, the real question is not, can I turn my personal growth into a business? Because yes, you absolutely can. So the real question is, how do I start without burning myself out? And let's talk about that, because the last thing you need is to replace one form of burnout with another. I'm going to walk you through some simple but practical ways to stay focused, to stay aligned, and to build a business around your personal growth without losing yourself in the process. Step one is to get clear on who you're talking to. And the reason is because the fastest way to burn out is trying to help everyone. I know you probably feel like your story could help all kinds of people. And maybe it could, but the more specific you get, the easier it becomes to connect with the right people, the ones who feel like you're speaking directly to them. Think about it. Who were you before your transformation? What version of you would have desperately needed the wisdom you have now? What specific problem were you stuck in, and how did you move through it? The more you define this, the more your message hits home, and when people feel seen, they stick around. So remember that you're not helping everyone. You don't need to, because the beauty of your journey is that it's uniquely yours. And the people who need to hear your story, the ones you meant to serve, are already out there. They are the ones who've been through similar struggles, who are now looking for a way out just like you were. So you don't have to change the world for every single person. You just need to focus on the ones who will resonate with you, your experience, your story, and your journey. That's where the impact starts. And the sooner you realize that you're not trying to reach everyone, the easier it will be to show up authentically and build something truly meaningful. And trust me, the right people will find you. Step 2, share the ups and downs, not just the good stuff. Nobody connects with perfection. They connect with realness. So if you only show the polished version of your transformation, the part where you're all better, people won't see themselves in you. But if you share the messy middle, the doubts, the missteps, the moment you wanted to quit, that's where trust is built. It shows them you're not just a success story. You're someone who understands what they're facing because you've been there. And just a side note, of course, you don't need to overshare or turn your content into a therapy session, but just let people in on the truth. It's what makes you human. It's what makes your story relatable and real. And most importantly, it's what makes you valuable. People connect with you not because of where you are now, but because they can see themselves in the journey you've been on. I personally do that in moments when I feel inspired, which is often during a low point in my life. For example, I was feeling very low one day. and I wrote a post about how I just felt like screaming at life, "When will you give me a break?" In that post, I really opened up and was very vulnerable. You see, those kinds of posts are not my usual style because I'm more into giving you the steps, the strategies, the motivation, and so on. But people resonate with that raw, unfiltered honesty. So don't be afraid to show your true self, even the parts that feel messy. Step 3. Start before you feel ready. I mean, if you hold off until every single detail is perfect, you'll probably be waiting forever. So here's what I would do. I'll pick one platform: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, a podcast, or whatever feels natural, and just start sharing what I know. Think about it like this: share the lessons that help you shift. Maybe it was that one moment of clarity or a breakthrough that changed everything. Tell the story. Talk about the things you wish someone told you sooner. Those nuggets of wisdom can save someone else a lot of time and headache. Break down the steps that helped you move forward. Even if it feels small, every step counts and can inspire someone who's in the same place you once were. Call out the mindset blocks that kept you stuck. Let others know that those doubts and hurdles are totally normal and that you found ways to overcome them. You don't need a fancy website or a perfect content strategy right out of the gate. What matters is that you show up. The more you share, the clearer your voice becomes, and the more your people will start to lean and listen. Step 4. Focus on conversations, not content. Here's something I've learned. Content alone won't build your business. Real relationship will. So instead of stressing over what should I post today, try shifting your mindset to how can I start a genuine conversation with someone who might need what I've been through. And here's a few ideas to get you going. Jump into Facebook groups or online communities where your people are already hanging out. Offer genuine value rather than a hard sell. Respond to comments and DMs like you talking to a friend. It's amazing how much more meaningful a conversation feels when it's personal. Create content that asks questions instead of just broadcasting your message. Invite people to share their experiences and thoughts. Make it a dialogue. When you start treating your audience as conversation partners rather than just viewers or followers, you build trust. And trust is the kind of currency that turns casual interest into long-lasting relationships and ultimately loyal customers. Step 5. Build with boundaries. You're not here to burn yourself out, my dear. You've been through enough, and your energy is precious. So from the very start, set clear boundaries so you can sustain your passion without feeling overwhelmed. Here's what that might look like. Decide how many hours a week you'll dedicate to this, and then stick to that schedule. It's okay to say, "I'm done for today." Figure out which tasks really move you forward. Here's a hint. Your goal is to create real value and engaging in genuine conversations, not obsessing over every little detail of your branding. So know when it's time to log off and recharge, because rest is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Creativity and resilience thrive when you give yourself space to breathe. And remember that you didn't pour all that inner work into transforming your life just to recreate a burnout cycle under a new name. Your story is your business. You just have to own it. Each of these steps I have shared isn't just for you to grow your business. It's for you to build something sustainable, authentic, and true to who you are. Start small. Focus on genuine conversations and never lose sight of protecting your energy. Your story and the way you share it is powerful enough to create something truly transformative. You've already done the hardest part, the inner work. Now it's about turning that growth into something bigger, a business that not only supports you, but helps others create their own breakthroughs too. So you're not too late, you're not too small. You're exactly the person someone else is searching for. So, are you ready to build something real without burning out along the way? Because I know you didn't come this far just to stop now. And if you're still feeling stuck, or unsure about how to turn your personal growth into something valuable, I have put together some simple resources to help you pinpoint your strengths and turn them into a real opportunity. And if you're ready to dive deeper, I offer a free call to help you get clear on your path. Just drop "I need help" in the comments and I'll send you the free guide along with the link. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Darlene, and if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe for more content like this one. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.